recording. We're here to arrest a child sex offender. And you guys are out here honking.
Oh, they're not. No, we're pressing. We're not
That
honking.
vehicle right there is honking and impeding our investigations while we're trying to arrest a child sex offender. That's who you guys are protecting. Insane. That's what we're doing. My warrant's not for you. My warrant is not for you. I don't have to do it. It's insane how you can be honking.
Gang member, known as one of the toughest people around. These are tough people. So this is what the people are trying to protect, because all ICE wants to do is get them out of our country, bring them to prisons and jails and mental institutions from where they came. That's all they want to do. They're patriots, and they have to be abused by guys like Don Lemon, who's a loser, lightweight. I saw him the way he walked in that church. It was terrible. I have such respect for that pastor. He was so calm. He was so nice. He was just accosted. What they did in that church was horrible yesterday.
Get out of your car and do it now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now, or you're going to get tased. Get on the ground right now, you're going to get tased.
If you don't get the out of me.
Turn around. Turn around, get on the ground, do it now.
Well, there we go. So that was a great ending because she got out of the car. There's a little bit of resistance there, but it's like, okay, you're out of the deadly vehicle. You're out of the car. You can't run me over. You can't do anything like that. Okay, that's great. We're making progress. But you're still resisting. Okay, boom, take this taser. You do a little peek squeal on the ground. Wee, wee. You do a little bit of that. Okay, cool. But it's fine. You're out of the car. You're on the ground. I ain't about to get cuffed up, go to jail. Problem solved. See how easy that was? It could have been easier if A, you did not block the guys with the vehicle, the ICE aides with the vehicle. B, if you, when asked to get out of the car, just got out and didn't resist. But hey, sometimes people want to take the hard way out. They don't want to take the easy option. They want to live life on hard mode. Okay, that's fine. But hey, the bright side is she can live to squeal another day.
America can't save them all, and America is not everybody's motherfucking savior. Everybody can't come over here for a better life. The fuck? And I don't give a fuck how much flack I get for this. I don't care. The average real American is not even fucking happy in America because of our goddamn economy and in the system, in the government. So what makes you think we gonna dogpile more fucking people from a third world country that's coming over here looking for a better life when the motherfucking average American, real American citizen is not happy? Like, why do these people from these third world countries come over here and feel so fucking entitled to fight for some shit that they couldn't fucking do in their own fucking country? Do you get what I'm saying? And then like, oh, you black Americans, why the fuck do y'all keep bringing us up? Bitch, we overcame our shit. We still fighting battles that we still are trying to conquer and overcome. But for the most part, we created this shit here in America from fucking scratch. Do that same shit in y'all country. America is not entitled. Y'all are not entitled to America to save y'all from the life that y'all have in these fucked up ass countries. And I'm talking about these new age immigrants. I'm not talking about old immigrants that been over here. I'm talking about these new fucking people. We can't save y'all. I'm sorry. Find some shit, protest, take over y'all country. Y'all come over here and demand shit that y'all wouldn't even demand in y'all own fucking country. Like, who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? And then it's a fucking slap in the face to actual immigrants who came over here and did the process the legal way. Literally took years, worked hard, came over here to assimilate to the American culture for a better life. And you think you're gonna hop, skip, and jump the line and just come over here and we just supposed to just take everybody the fuck in. I would never understand coming to another country demanding shit that you didn't demand in your own fucking country. Like, oh, we're just trying to come over here for a better life. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Everybody can't be saved. Everybody can be saved. You see what happened to the Somalis in Minnesota. We gave them refugee status, came over here for a better life, and they're over here fucking frauding the goddamn system. They're over here richer than a motherfucking American that we can't even get these sources because we'll get thrown right in motherfucking jail. But over there, they're living it the fuck up off of the dime of fucking Americans. In America, they couldn't do this shit in Somalia. Why can't you do the shit that you're doing in America? Why can't y'all do it in Somalia? Since y'all love y'all come over here from Venezuela, then y'all come over here with these racist rhetorics, these racist ideas, thinking you fucking white, thinking you gonna get these white fucking privileges. Let's not forget, y'all fucking voted for Trump. I don't feel sorry for them because most of Trump's fucking votes came from immigrants. I will vote for Donald Trump. That shit lives rent-free in my motherfucking head. I don't give a fuck. In cities where motherfuckers can't even get a job because you gotta speak Spanish, okay? These little side gigs, DoorDash, Uber, Walmart, all this shit is getting taken over by fucking immigrants. Like, literally, I did Walmart orders, and a bunch of them would sit outside of Walmart, use the same fucking app. It would be literally a whole fucking crowd of them using the same app, taking up all the fucking orders, taking up all the shit. People ordering DoorDash, can't even get their fucking DoorDash shit right because the motherfucker can't speak English. It's motherfuckers over here that's been over here for 20 years, never got legal, never fucking learned how to speak. How the fuck are you in a different country and still don't know how to speak their language? How are you surviving? Let me know. Let me know. Then y'all get so mad like, oh, well, the immigration process in America is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. You go to any other country, they throwing them motherfuckers out in Bahamas. They sent Haitians back in Bahamas. Other countries are deporting people because they're trying to preserve their fucking culture. Then y'all like, oh, Americans don't have culture. Y'all come over here with these ignorant mindsets. Y'all don't even like fucking America. Y'all are just using it because y'all want to come over here and do something that you couldn't do in your own fucking country. Nobody will ever make me feel sorry. I don't care. And this fight ain't black Americans' fight. We've been fighting for fucking 500 years. We're tired, bitch. Leave us alone. We got our own fucking battles to handle.
Because I'm Somali?
I'm trying to get daycare for my kid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get the fuck off my private property.
Yeah, but isn't this a daycare?
That's me trying to enroll my baby into 40 daycares across Columbus, Ohio that received over $42 million from government programs designed to feed kids from 2017 to 2025. It turned out they were claiming to feed far more meals than they actually provided. And this little office is the only address that could ever be found. Were these 40 daycares that received money from this nonprofit legit, or are they shell businesses operating as a front?
Wow, this building is complete trash.
Hi.
Hello. I have a 1-year-old. I wonder if I can get an application.
Yes.
Or like, what's the deal with the boarded up windows?
Well, it's not boarded up. It's
Okay.
tinted because, you know, people are weird.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay. Definitely tons of kids in there. I'm trying to get some childcare for my son.
You got less than 5 minutes to get off my private property. I'm calling the cops.
I'm trying to get some childcare.
Get the fuck off my private property right now.
Not even a hello, how are you? An empty building with a bunch of trash bags. Within 2 minutes of me knocking, someone came, just dropped off a bunch of kids, and that was that. Next up, Al Shafiqi. Let's see if they even say anything. I don't know if anyone's here. The place appears to be fully empty. Hello? Does it look like a daycare? No, it looks like a small prison complex. What are your thoughts on the fraudsters that are out there?
I feel like anybody that's doing that actually be punished for it.
Sunrise Child Care and Learning Center. He brought me in. Brand new interior. Super nice, honestly. Okay, you guys following me. Somali dude following me.
I am not even shaking your hand. I do see that you are reporting here.
What are you talking about? You're a highly reviewed daycare. I'm trying to get some child care for the kid.
If you want it,
yeah.
You shouldn't come and take a picture.
No, I was knocking. What is
want a
this?
diaper,
What is this? Roof's gonna fall in?
Yes, that's not your damn business.
Why are you doing 24/7 surveillance though?
Let me see your
I'm
ID.
not gonna give you my ID.
Let me see your ID.
You give me your ID.
Where are you from, original?
I was born and raised in America.
You are not.
What are you talking about?
Because I'm Somali?
I'm trying to get daycare for my kid. I don't know what you're talking about.
If there's a problem and he needs to leave, we will make sure he leaves.
Yes, that's the only one you need.
Have a great day.
Come out to here.
I literally can't. You don't understand the First Amendment. I'm on the sidewalk. You're making this worse. Go in there and just help the kids, man, if you're such a good guy. Look at the front gate, man. Would I ever bring my kid here? No. This area is surrounded by trash in the ghetto, basically. There is a playground. Would never bring my child here. I've called the phone number. Nobody answered. Let's see if we can knock on the door. Hey there. Do you guys have like an application or something?
Get you out, get you out.
Okay. And if I just fill this out, I can bring it back today?
Yeah, you actually take it to the broker. Yeah.
Can I pay privately? With cash, US dollars?
Oh, we just take from this broker.
Only families with welfare.
Yeah, are you recording?
No.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
I see you everywhere going every day, kids, man. Do a favor though. Don't record my kids, man.
What are you talking about?
If I see on your TikTok on my kids, I'm gonna come after you.
You're gonna come after me? All right.
Goddamn man from his fucking house! What the fuck does that even stand for? You guys are fucking stolen pieces of shit! Is that fucking outfit from Tumu? You get that outfit? Oh my god, yeah! No, they got it all fucking y'all are fucking class traitors! You think you're obedient, right? Oh, you think you're fucking cool for this shit? Embarrassment to women!
Like, I'll read the chat to you out loud, and then there's another person, another neighbor of ours who's just driving around my neighborhood, kind of picking an area to just keep an eye on, looking out for any ICE or Customs and Border Patrol vehicles that might be passing through the neighborhood, or any ICE agents or Border Patrol agents that are getting out of their cars. And then I'm on a signal chat with people in my neighborhood here, and we have a voice call on the signal chat, and if any of us see something, we can just unmute ourselves and let people know what we're seeing, you know, where they are, what direction they're heading in. And then there's people all over the neighborhood who are following that signal chat, and if they see a message that ICE is, you know, passing through their block or getting out of their cars on their block or the next block over, they're ready to run out and, you know, videotape, do constitutional observing, blow whistles, let let neighbors know that ice is on the block and it's not safe to come outside.
Dispatch, this is Kellen. I'm also in the car with
Well, I have a little bit of that where I do put...
Who are sexual predators, go for people that are creating violence in our city, and I'm all for that. Like, I appreciate
Getting any closer. Have we gotten this man's name?
No.
Mohammed, I didn't get a lot.
What's your name?
What's your name?
What is your name?
Mohammed.
What's your
Last name?
Azimov.
Azimov.
Contact that family that we can
Yes,
call?
I'm taking my phone.
Yeah, you can.
You want to keep it?
I'm gonna go to my parents' probably.
Yeah, rather keep it that way you can have at least a point of contact for somebody, all right?
Can you say your name again, sir?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't have guns and stuff like that. I mean, but they've been attacking us. So we'd rather have them civilians.
Fucking murderer.
You see any of us with guns out?
Yeah.
Not out. But
Go home. We don't want you here.
That's for my protection.
You can change your mind. You don't have to do
All
that.
it is. Bulletproof vest against just in case. Just in case. I'd rather have it and not need it.
Y'all need to quit stalking our neighbors. Let
Why do
this
you guys
shit
have
go.
masks and no neighbors?
You're a bunch of fucking human traffickers.
Y'all can just stop doing this.
There?
We got your back, buddy. I know this is terrifying. We got you. I know this is terrifying. You do not have to talk to them. Talk to them without your lawyer. You have a constitutional right. Get out of his face with that. Come on. Have some fucking decency. Have some decency. Gross. Gross. You back up.
Thank you. All right.
You guys are full of shit.
Y'all good?
The whole world hates you!
Left their phone. Smashed out both windows.
Sam, get on call.
The woman who was arrested yelled out as she was giving the car. Her name is. Keep the bad guys out.
Yeah.
Dude, I.
When we were out, we got an alert that there were two ICE vehicles that were cornering an observer and had just sprayed pepper spray onto their car, very close to where we were. We were only about 3 minutes away, so we decided to drive to that location to have extra eyes on the scene. We know that like when there's more people around, federal agents are less likely to escalate to violence, or if there's more people that are filming them, they're less likely to violate constitutional rights, or at least that's that's the hope, right?
I just started noticing, like, kind of in the aftermath of COVID, that people just weren't putting front lights.
You get a picture?
Yeah, but we can't really make it out.
Dang it. Was jarring, and it really hit home that these ICE agents are dangerous. They are prone to violence, they are undertrained, and they're angry. And so while I had known that it was serious before, Renee Good's killing made it that much more serious. And to me, just like it upped the stakes. So it made it feel even more important that we had more eyes on these people. The degree of like there's no professionalism with ICE. We got in the car and I felt like I was in elementary school or junior high being made fun of by bullies. They were like insulting me, just belittling me, trying to make me feel worthless. I'm sure cops are, capable of doing such things too. I know that they are, but this was just a level of like unprofessionalism not like I've ever seen.
Maybe we could go into the bus lane and see that license plate.
The truck?
Yeah.
They're going into the drive-thru.
Yeah, just get behind him, sweetie.
We just get the plate. I don't want to go into the...
What we're seeing in Minneapolis is we're seeing communities that are standing up and they're saying, hell no, we won't. We're not going to do that. And so, you know, how much we can take. I mean, we're in an impossible situation right now. We are, even with all of the work that we are putting in, people are being ripped from their homes and their families still. Our neighbors my neighbor has been killed. You know, it's like we can't, this is totally unsustainable. We can't take more of it. And at the same time, like, we're not going to back down. We're going to keep standing up for each other and keep doing what we need to do to protect each other.
This again is Sia Weaver, your tenant director, your tenant advocate, who says she wants to utilize public schools as sites of resistance. This is just out of the woke playbook, guys. How many times have we spoken about the fact that these individuals are infiltrating public schools and the public school system in order to utilize them for their resistance and their revolution? Here she says the quiet part out loud.
We should really look to what Brandon Johnson and as well as the Chicago Teachers Union is doing to really use the schools and the city as sites of resistance against the federal incursion. If you're comfortable in your coalition, you're not winning power. If ICE and the National Guard are coming to New York City, ICE is already here. If the National Guard is coming on January 1st, which we know they are, we really have to use our tenant associations and our parent-teacher associations and our public schools as like networks of defense in support of Saran's agenda.
The PTSD. This is how it goes 9 times out of 10 in these rooms. And essentially what she's saying, through our advocacy with students, with teachers, with parents, we can get in these spaces and start pushing other ends of our political agenda. We can push an agenda that moves forward this idea that bringing in the National Guard to make your city safer is actually a dangerous, imperialist, white supremacist view, and will mobilize parents, students, tenants, because we've created, you know, these centers where we come to connect with them and hopefully solve their issues.
These are all criminal, illegal aliens that, in many cases, they're murderers, they're drug lords, drug dealers, they're the mentally insane. There's some of them who are brutal killers, they're mentally insane. They're killers, but they're insane. These are just in Minnesota. California, it's worse. In other states, it's worse. Now, Minnesota, the crime is incredible. The financial crimes are incredible. And the problem is because of the agitators and insurrectionists, whatever you want, troublemakers, but they're paid agitators and insurrectionists. Nobody talks about the fact that $19 billion at a minimum is missing in Minnesota, given to a large degree by Somalians. They've taken it. Somalians, can you imagine? And they don't do it. A lot of very low IQ people, they don't do it. Other people work it out, and they get them money, and they go out and buy Mercedes-Benzes, and they come from here, they have no money. They never had money. They never had a life. They never had a government. They never had a country, because there's basically no country. Somalia is not even a country. They don't have anything that resembles a country. And if it is a country, it's considered just about the worst in the world. They come here and they become rich and they don't have a job. I was told that Ilhan Omar is worth $30 million. She never had a job. She's a crooked congressman. So here's another one. And I have, oh, by the way, we just took out, that's what, these are all what ICE is doing. And it's a dangerous job. These are rough people. Weapons. This one here is very bad. I'm going through this because I think we have plenty of time. I'm going to beautiful place in Switzerland where we'll be, I'm sure I'm very happily awaited for. In Switzerland, they don't know about this. They don't have this problem. They have other problems, but they don't have this problem. Look, killed somebody. Look, and these are rough people. These are not, this was all allowed into our country through open borders. These dumbest policies, you know, men and women's sports is dumb. But to me, having an open border for the world to come in, drug dealers and prisoners, Venezuela, as an example, opened their prisons into the United States. That's why one of the reasons I felt so strongly against Venezuela. Now I'm loving Venezuela. They've been working with us so well. It's been so nice. And an unbelievably nice woman also did a very incredible thing, as you know, a few days ago. We're talking to her, and maybe we can get her involved in some way. I'd love to be able to do that. Maria, maybe we can do that. But we're dealing with the people and the president and all of the people in Venezuela, and we've been doing great. The oil companies are getting ready to make massive investments there. They have more oil than even Saudi Arabia. There you go. These are rough ones. This is all Minnesota, every one of them. This is one state out of many. And these people are, let's see, yeah, these are all, so far, people that came from outside of the country. They were allowed in by Sleepy Joe Biden, Crooked Joe Biden, whichever you like. You can call him whatever you like. They're both right. He's sleepy and he's crooked. He was the worst president we've ever had. And we've had some bad ones, too. I can tell you, all you have to do is look at trade. You're not getting bored with this, right? I hope you don't. But these are people that you have to see. Strong-arm rape, aggravated assault with a weapon, and many other crimes. Gang member, known as one of the toughest people around. These are tough people. So this is what the people are trying to protect, because all ICE wants to do is get them out of our country, bring them to prisons and jails and mental institutions from where they came. That's all they want to do. They're patriots, and they have to be abused by guys like Don Lemon, who's a loser, lightweight. I saw him the way he walked in that church. It was terrible. I have such respect for that pastor. He was so calm. He was so nice. He was just accosted. What they did in that church was horrible yesterday. Look at this. 24 convictions. 24 times convicted. They're not charges. These are convictions. So he comes from outside the country. Do you think he's going to be good here? He's convicted 24 times. He's going to be good here, right? It doesn't work that way. He's a man murderer. One of many. One of many. All they want to do is get him out. They want to take him out of our country. And we're met with paid agitators and insurrectionists, troublemakers. They're paid. You know, when the woman was shot, and I felt terribly about that. And I understand both sides of it. But when she was shot, there was another woman that was screaming shame, 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 right? You saw it. So loud. Like a professional opera singer. She was so loud and so professional. She wasn't a woman that was hurt, like, oh, my heart's injured. She was a professional. Shame, shame. She's screaming, shame, shame. I said, that's not a normal person. That's a professional. These are professional agitators and professional people that want to see our country do badly. But that's not happening because we have the hottest country anywhere in the world, despite this stuff. Look at this. All top of the line criminals. They're not going to be good. They're not going to be well behaved here. I could do thousands. We had over 3,000 in the last fairly short while. Just in Minnesota. What's the number, Carol? 10,000.
10,000 criminals arrested in Minnesota alone.
10,000 criminals. And these are serious criminals. Now, how can a place with 10,000 criminals, how can you have a state? And yet they're fighting us. Yeah, I like that guy. He keeps nodding to me. You agree with me, I guess. I like him. I don't know who he is, but I like him. He keeps nodding. He says, you're right. He's obviously a little on the right side, maybe. Look.
Trump do not sleep. He don't play by no rules. Used to say, will your president be awake at 3 o'clock in the morning to answer the phone if it rings? Shit, yeah, our president is up. Our president is a vampire. That motherfucker sent 23 tweets at 12:30. What the fuck is you talking about? That motherfucker is on it. Trump don't give a fuck. That motherfucker is on it, whatever the fuck it is. Every time he wake up, he just sign another piece of paper. Wait till they see this when they wake the fuck up, since they want to talk. We used to just being able to watch the news a little bit and then walk off. Not with Trump. Niggas is watching the news like it's the playoffs. Trump don't give a fuck. Trump don't follow nobody's rules. The president is supposed to be at the White House. Our president is wherever the fuck he wanna be.
When it's time to go, you can choose how. You can wait for enforcement, or you can leave on your terms. The CBP Home app lets you self-deport with dignity, directly and securely. Don't wait, decide how it ends.
Crying harder, crying harder. Trump is your president. Crying harder, crying harder. Trump is your president.
On the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist!" exclamation point, catch exclamation point.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core.
Hey, let me shut down the city! We are at war!
We're in a war right now.
We are at war.
So you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
And that's why the gloves are off.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
And yes, there are many threats to democracy. We see it with these extreme candidates.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
You can only push people so far. And then they start to take matters into their own hands.
What the American public want is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight.
You know, this is literally call to arms.
The MAGA movement is a threat.
But Michelle says that, when they go low, we go high. No.
With all due respect, if they go low, we don't go high.
When they go low, we kick them.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
And make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down, because they deserve it.
Get up in the face of some Congress people.
We are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your...
We have to fight this in the streets.
We're going to fight it in the streets.
It's time to step out of your comfort zone and step out into the streets.
To our Republican colleagues, if you do not see the light, we will bring the fire. Resist! You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore
fly anywhere.
He's not going to have a third term. He may not finish this term.
Yes, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. Just saying. There will be news sometime. Just so you know, there will be news.
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith in my life.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.